Welcome back everyone. Hope you all are good and happy, as finally Bgmi received the latest update of 2.7. As you all know, after unban and update, there were a lot changes in settings and a lot new settings were added, so today I am gonna explain every setting of the game from basic to advanced level, so that you will never die again because of those settings, which maybe you are using wrong. Make sure you watch this video till end and also like. It's going to clear every doubt regarding all settings, and now without any further delay let's dive in. Starting from our basic settings, in which we have only 4 important settings which you must know, from our bolt action sniper mode. For this we have 2 options, tap and release. Tap function works as normal as you tap the fire button. And when you set it on release, now when you tap the fire button it will open scope. It kinda works like hold and release as you can see. If you are playing on thumb, you must give this setting a try, as it will take your sniping to next level. You will be able to perform long-range quick scopes easily. However, if you are a claw player, keep it on tap. You see this left side fire button, it's that fire button which doesn't support ADS movements, so you have to keep it on if you are a claw player, and if you are a thumb player, my suggestion will be keep it off. Because I only like one fire button on the screen, I think with only one fire button control setup looks too good and awesome, and you will never get confused, which fire should we tap in panic situations. So claw players will use left fire button as main button, because of its ability, not to support camera movement while firing. And one more thing, never overlap both of the fire buttons like this, because there are possibilities of accidental taps to the right fire button, which can make your aim choke. Now scope settings. Keep it on hold for claw players. It works like until you keep holding your scope button, scope will keep opened, and as soon you lift your finger, scope will close. Set it according to your need. Next, camera rotation while ADS. Disable it, as it will make your aim trashy, because even a little slide of your finger can make your shots miss. However, if your scope button is on thumb, keep it enabled. It will help you in spray transfer and tracing. Same settings goes for peaks. Keep them on hold for claw players and on tap for thumb players. And camera rotation while peak, enable for claw players and disable for thumb players. Now many of you guys are thinking, I know all these settings, why should I keep watching this video? But I recommend you watching this video till end, so you don't make any mistakes. And it's also possible you don't know how to set all settings and their uses, so stick for a few more minutes. You will definitely learn something new. Moving to our next setting. That is focal length adjustment. You have to keep it on hold, it makes your game so fast. This button helps you to convert higher scopes like 8x and 6x to lower ones, like we use 6x on M4 and convert it to 3x. So if you set it on tap, you have to first tap the adjust button and then swipe it down, which decrease our speed, and if you keep it on hold, you just have to hold the adjust button and swipe it down for a quick adjustment, as you can see. So keep it on hold no matter how many fingers you play. Next, quick scope switch. This is highly useful, and one of most important buttons on our screen, to change your scope on the guns in panic situations. Many players tap the bag and change, which is time consuming and you may get killed while changing the scope. Isn't it better to keep this setting on, and change the scopes without opening bag pack? While this is on, you get a button on the screen, and the scopes you are carrying will be placed in descending order for easy switching. For better understanding, check this example. Next, candid sight button. I actually don't use that, but if you are keeping it on separate finger, keep it on hold, otherwise keep it on tap. And the last option in basic settings, that is peek and open scope. Disable it no matter which controls you are playing. If you keep it on whenever you peek, it will open scope automatically, which isn't a good thing, as it will block your view, and in more close range it gets difficult to hit while scope on. So better keep it off if you want movements like this. Now moving to our main and advanced settings. These settings are very important in the role of your gameplay, so better keep your eyes and mind open. You see this headshot sound effect, keep it on always, it gives you good knowledge of opponents and it feels so satisfying. Next setting is merging crouch with prone. While this is on, you get only one button for both crouch and prone. When you tap once crouch button, character will crouch, and keep holding it for prone. But it is not good to merge them because it gets delay and while using drop shots and other prone movements, so better keep it disabled and perform drop shots manually. You know, sometimes when you are close to cover, mostly on broken walls, and you try to jump and shoot, but instead your character climbs on the walls. To overcome this, come to settings and keep jump and climb separate. By doing this you will get two separate buttons, one for climb and one for jump. This is very helpful in situations like this. Remember my words, manual controls are better once you master them. Do you know you can actually throw your consumables, like medkits, bandages, etc.? This is useful in situations when enemies are hard scoping at you and you want to share your meds with your teammates which are a little far from you and you can't reach them. For this, come to settings and turn throw consumables option on and you are ready to go. I keep it off, because I mostly play solo V-squads and don't need to use this option. If you feel you need this, turn it on, or at least give it a try. It's a lot of fun. Have you ever noticed the situation, when teammates mark enemies' location for you, and when you open scope the marker blocks you like this, and you cannot shoot properly? For better marking, come to settings and make you mark style to modern. After this you will get a line to that point where you mark and your actual marker will be little up from it. It's highly useful, make sure you turn it on. Next, settings comes with the same marking topic. Do you know that situation when your teammates shoot at someone and they get few hits? And you keep asking your teammates where are the enemies? Now you don't have to ask them. Come to settings and turn auto mark hit location on. Now if you, or your teammates hit someone, you will get auto marker of that location, and you can take some actions without asking your team. Next setting is too small but most deadly topic of the game, the aim assist. Don't want to discuss it, just turn it off. Next is FPP switch and holding. FPP switch is very useful button on your screen. It can give you better view and I don't know why but it feels so special when you clutch a squad in FPP. Do you agree with me for that? Comment down. It feels so real, and it can help you in many things like throwing perfect frags, getting better headshot rates while drop shots, and more view obviously, so better keep it on and use it. And keep FPP dynamic holding on as well. By that your character will keep gun little bit lower than usual, as you can see the difference. Now the settings of FPP view. Firstly, I used to play on max, then I changed it to lowest and I noticed nothing, and on max 103 you get more view, so better keep it on 103. And with TPP settings, if you are a TDM player keep it in between 80 to 85, and if you play classic more it's better to keep it like 85 to 90 for more view. But I will recommend you to not change this setting, because for some days after changing this, your aim will be like noob players, and you will not be able to hit maximum headshots. It really doesn't matter what TPP settings you are playing on, but on maximum you will get more view, which helps in classic matches to spot more enemies, but in TDM it doesn't matter. Next, and also one of most important topics of the game, is sprint sensitivity. It does affect your movements but not when you jiggle. Its use is how much you pull your joystick from the center to up, so that your character can sprint. It's completely a different topic, but for now, keep it in between 60 to 90, because if you increase it to 100% you will feel your movements are getting faster, but that's just an illusion and you cannot perform small cover movements. For me I was using 87%, but after this 2.7 update, character stucking bugs reached to peaks, and I decreased my sprint sensitivity to 75. You can try that too, decrease your sprint sensi if your character is not moving well. Have you ever been in a situation, when your enemies leave you 1 HP, and you want to inject a first aid but there come medkit automatic and you inject it, and you die because it takes more time to heal up with medkits? Do you know why it happens? Only because you keep this setting healing prompt enable. The function of this is, it give you better healing suggestions according to your HP levels, but sometimes it's really mess up things, like you want to use a bandage, it will show you first aid on top. So better keep it off. I already told you manual controls are more effective. Next option of settings is regarding to healings as well, and it's useful when you have to heal with bandages only and you keep tapping on them one by one. Instead of that, turn this setting on and your character will continuously use bandages itself until you are healed up. Now let's see some best graphics settings to spot enemies easily. Play on smooth and highest frame rate your device supports. And for color option, play on colorful or soft. According to me, colorful and soft suits me better. Which color option you like, comment down. These were some important settings and their explanation. I hope you guys learned something new today. If you are still watching, make sure you like the video for much amazing content. See you guys in next one. Till then, take care.